Hey everybody, hope y'all are good. So today we've got to talk about Claressa Shields because apparently the Valentine's Day circus wasn't enough. She had to circle back and try to spin the narrative. Listen to this. She's basically telling folks this was all Papoose's grand idea, like she had zero involvement. And all that told me was they are absolutely reading every comment, every blog, every tweet, and adjusting in real time. They're doing press runs and clapbacks, but somehow still not finalizing anything with Remy Ma legally. As y'all already know, we've got a few clips to break down. But before we even press play, you do realize there's a fight coming up, right? You do know she's scheduled to face Franchon Cruz Dezern soon. And what's strange is it feels like they're microwaving old tension, trying to paint Franchon as playing victim and reigniting a rivalry that honestly hasn't been active. We need to unpack that. So here's what was posted, straight from Claressa's side via Salida Promotions. The message basically said Franchon has been acting like the victim throughout the promotion and focusing more on Claressa than the fight itself. They added that yes, she's dangerous and not being overlooked. They called her a competitor, nothing personal, just business. Then a supporter jumped in the comments and pushed back hard. The fan basically said she's not playing victim at all and that the promotion team barely included her until viewers called it out last week. They pointed out she wasn't even being tagged in clips, only Claressa was highlighted, and that didn't sit right. The supporter also reminded everyone that Franchon earned her spot and isn't begging for sympathy, so why all the extra theatrics? And honestly, that's the real question. I haven't seen heavy promo centered on Franchon either. It almost feels like Claressa is shadowboxing alone. It almost feels like the marketing is setting up an undisputed, undefeated narrative before the bell even rings. That's the energy it's giving. It's a solo act. It's giving a built-in victory lap. Franchon looks present for the face-offs and staged photos, sure, but the overall buzz barely acknowledges her as an actual threat stepping into that ring. And yet, you know what topic Claressa has no hesitation amplifying? Guess what she's eager to address? Papoose. Papoose. Papoose, Remy's husband, the entanglement storyline, the alleged side narrative. That she will discuss freely. And not only that, she's even opening up about intimate details that honestly didn't need a microphone. We absolutely have to get into it. So the first clip we're reviewing is Claressa explaining that chaotic Valentine's display that convinced many viewers of nothing except that it might have been carefully staged.
Doing something and he was like, look, and I looked up and I'm like, is that my fucking name? Genuinely, I was like, what is that? So as I'm reading the first word, Claressa, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm reading, now I'm like, Claressa, Papoose loves you. Happy Valentine's Day. I was like, sure.
Now let's really talk about this third-person obsession. There has to be a better explanation for why everything keeps being framed like a press release instead of real life. Why did Claressa Shields allegedly call into Hood Champion Sports speaking about Claressa Shields in third person, like she's narrating a documentary? You guys, why is every statement detached like that? From the sky ribbon to the literal message floating above. Are y'all catching this pattern? Are you noticing what's unfolding here? Every time Claressa is connected to the situation, it's phrased in third person, like it's branding, not emotion. And that's exactly why critics believe she orchestrated more of this than she's admitting. That's why people are side-eyeing the idea that Papoose randomly ordered clean, healthy meals off DoorDash or Uber Eats like that wasn't her influence. That screams Claressa coded. The whole thing is getting progressively more awkward. Honestly, it might have landed better if nobody tried to over-explain it, because now it feels like damage control. It feels like someone is working overtime to prove something is authentic. And that's where the red flag pops up. So we're about to get into part one of this two-part clip featuring Claressa. She constantly reminds the public that she's a role model, an inspiration to young girls watching her journey. Now listen carefully to what she's about to say next.
I done forgot what a dick look like. We need to get this fight out the way. Real shit.
So for some reason, Claressa Shields decided it was necessary to announce that she's not sexually active, which, by the way, is something she has already told the public before. But this time, she went into extra detail as we asked for a breakdown. And that raises the obvious question, what exactly is Papoose doing then? Is that why he disappears for long stretches, because he already knows nothing is happening over here? You see what I'm saying? So does that mean he's sliding back to wherever he feels more fulfilled? Because I'm trying to understand why any of this needed to be shared with the timeline. We were already aware you're in camp mode. We know you're locked into discipline, diet, and preparation ahead of this fight. So why pivot into bedroom disclosures like that proves something? It feels like you're playing in the audience's face at this point. And now we have to move into a longer clip that digs even deeper into the messy details before I circle back with my thoughts. Quick credit to Vibecheck777 for grabbing the footage we're about to break down.
Day, whatever, but y'all, I've been head deep, knee deep, whatever you want to put it, how you want to say it, into my training. I wasn't thinking about Valentine's Day. Like, I'm like, yeah, Pap, flew down here a few days ago, and I was like, I really wasn't, I haven't been able to think about, like, no lovey-dovey shit. I've been on, like, chill time. Like, I got my lip busted yesterday in sparring. Like, I pieced up my sparring partner. Like, I don't think about the fight. But, I really was just like, whatever he decide, if he want to give me, take me out to eat, if he want to give me a bear, if he want to give me a card, flowers. I wasn't expecting nothing. Nothing big or major anyway. And then he just like, oh, get dressed, we gotta wear this type of attire and stuff. We had a certain time to be there, and I really didn't know what to expect. Honestly, I had no idea. I didn't tell him I wanted anything for Valentine's Day. I didn't tell him what to get me. I just was like, I've been thinking about it. I haven't had sex in 5 weeks. You think I'm thinking about Valentine's Day? I ain't thinking about lovey-dovey shit. I can't put it together. So I just was going with the flow. And honestly, when we got to the beach and we started walking on that sand, I was like, why are we here? Like, why are we here? I need to be laying down. I'm sore. I'm tired. Like, yeah, let's wrap this up. But y'all, I was in for the most biggest and beautiful and wonderful time that we had on the beach. I mean, we laughed. You guys seen the plane with the letters and everything in the air that I had no idea about. I was like, I was doing something and he was like, look, and I looked up and I'm like, is that my fucking name? So I'm reading and I'm like, Claressa, Papoose loves you. Happy Valentine's Day. I was like, shook. He did that. I'm not a girl you can make speeches, but I was like, yo, what? Yeah. Everyone on the beach was like, who's Claressa? And I was like, it's me. And then after he surprised me, y'all know I love a Van Cleef. He got me a white one for Christmas 2020, was it 24? The Van Cleef one? Mm-hmm. And then he got me the black Van Cleef for Valentine's Day today. So I got the yin to the yang. And so I was like, and then the tent and the beach, he went and got us healthy food. I can't eat no bread or nothing. He went and got us healthy food, and we just sat on the beach, just laid around, talked, and we laughed, and we just had such a good time, you guys. And then right after we got back, we laid down for an hour, and then I had to go to the gym. Yes, your girl still got to work out, y'all. We got a title fight next week, an undisputed heavyweight world championship fight, and I am ready to do this. I'm ready to do the damn thing. Okay. Like I said, I ain't got sex with you. It's been too long. I done forgot what a dick look like. It's been too long. We need to get this fight out the way. Oh, shit.
So y'all did catch Papoose talking in the background, right? Listen to this. Mr. I don't want to be on camera. Mr. Don't film me unless it's time to perform and collect a check. Right. Oh, okay. And Claressa Shields, hold up. I thought you were this huge celebrity. How are people on the beach asking who you are? They really didn't recognize Claressa at all. Some of them probably thought it was Claressa Explains It All or something straight out of the 90s. Y'all remember that old vibe. Maybe folks were genuinely confused. Maybe they really were mixing it up. You remember that whole Claressa Explains It All energy. Maybe that's what popped into their heads when they saw the sign. Because they're like, we haven't heard that name since the 90s. You feel me? Since the actual 90s. But again, read the room. Why are we getting a full breakdown of your bedroom business with Papoose? Nobody asked. Nobody wants him. Nobody is out here competing for Papoose. Remy Ma already set the tone. You know exactly what I mean. Remy laid it all out during that live when she exposed him for sleeping on her couch and made it clear he'd probably still be parked there to this day if Remy Ma hadn't put that on blast. If she hadn't revealed that he was still crashing on her couch with all his stuff sitting there, he would still be posted up right now. He would still be right there. And let's be clear, Papoose has been gone this whole time, y'all. Not upstairs, not downstairs, gone from the basement altogether. He was missing in action until allegedly just a couple of days ago. How convenient, right before fight week. How convenient, how convenient. Now suddenly you remember your social media password and you're posting a blanket talking about I love you. No, even though that ribbon in the sky said Papoose loves Claressa, Papoose loves Claressa explains it all, that's what it might as well have said. Maybe that was his favorite throwback show from the 90s. Maybe that's what the airplane banner was really giving. But anyway, I'm telling you now, there are more antics we're about to unpack, because this whole speech about her sex life and how she's locked in at the gym, girl, you still seem fully tapped into everything online. She knows exactly what the internet is saying. She sees every blog post, she sees every YouTube video, she's deep in the Instagram comment sections, and now there's talk of another situation because someone is claiming she might have slipped into third person again. We need answers. We're going to investigate and see if the math is actually mathing. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.